Alright, I'm Zig Zeitler, also known as Zeitler Ziggy. I have taught music for a lot of years, and it's one thing I love to do. It's one of my passions is teaching music. I've taught a lot of people how to play, and a lot of my students are in bands now and doing some pretty cool things. Some of them are songwriters and all kinds of different things going on with them, and I'm pretty proud of that. I'm also a performer, a songwriter. I've been in and out of radio. I had my own radio show. It's mostly NPR stuff, but done a lot of things musically and met a lot of wonderful people and musicians from all over the world I've met and got to play with and stuff, and I'm pretty happy about that too. But anyway, I want to talk about strings a little bit on your guitar. There's a lot of different types of strings and a lot of different alloys. An alloy is what the metal is made out of. And what the metal is made out of can really affect the tone, the sound, and the feel of the string. I know some of you guys have guitars that the strings are really hard to push down. You don't have to push hard down on a string if your guitar needs to be set up right, and they have to have the proper string for it. And not all strings are the same. When I get a new guitar, sometimes it takes me a while to decide what string I really want to put on it to get what I want out of it. Usually you have your strings are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, starting from your thinnest to your thickest string. And they're also going from the thickest to the thinnest string, E, A, D, G, B, E. That is the note they're tuned to. It's important to know what string to buy. If you break a string, what string it is. 1 through 6, or E, A, D, G, B, E, what letter string it is. And you have two E strings. Your two outside strings are both E, so it's good to know that the thinnest one is number 1 string, and the thickest one is number 6 string. So that's good to know. You want to know that stuff if you break a string, you know which one to replace it with. But like I was saying before, you got different alloys, that change the feel, the sound, the tone, and everything of the string, and it's important to get what's going to be right for your guitar. Now on this string, you usually have a wound string. If you look at your strings, you got little windings on the thicker strings. Usually the first 3 are that way. The third string can be a wound or an unwound string, whether it's an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar, whatever is suitable for whatever the player wants to use. The first 2 strings are usually unwound, and you don't see windings on those strings. Now, I use an unwound string on an acoustic guitar, which is pretty rare. I don't know of anybody else who does it but myself. I like it because I'm a blues guy. And I can do stuff like that, like bending the strings. But anyway, I like them, and I like my strings pretty light too. They're lighter. I can play quicker and faster, and you want to pick lightly so you can get around the guitar easier. The lighter you pick, the faster you're actually going to be able to play, and more adept you are going to be to getting from point A to point B on the guitar. Now I want to talk a little bit about songs. You can take a song, you can play it. Sometimes you can play songs in a lot of different ways. Being a musician, it's your God-given right to be able to play it how you feel. I mean, you don't have to play it like the recording all the time. And a lot of people want to do that. I never play a song like the recording. I do my own style, my own way of doing it. Of course, I'm a songwriter too, so I write a lot of my material. With my band, I write probably 80% of our material, and I enjoy songwriting a lot. I'm going to give you a little example how you can take a song and change it. Do an old tune called Marianne. All day, all night, Marianne, down by the seaside, sipping sand. That's just a little example, one way I can do it. That's pretty easy. I can do it real easy. All day, all night, Marianne. Kind of a country style, you know. I can change the chords up a little bit. Same chords, but just a little bit different. All day, all night, down by the seaside, sitting sand. Okay, that's another way I could do it. I could do a little bit different. So you can see, you can do a lot of different things. I can do it like all day, all night, down by the seashore, sitting side. So you can see there's a lot of ways. All day, all night, Marianne, down by the sea. So there's a lot of ways you can express a tune, and it's up to you as a musician to be able to do that, and you have the freedom to do that. Don't ever let anybody tell you you have to do it a certain way. It's got to be done this way, because you're entitled to express it the way you want to. You have your own heart and your own soul. So look inside your heart and your soul and find a way that works well for you, that you like to do it. Another thing, you can change the key. I'm going to change this up to a key. I just played G. This is A. All day, all night, Marianne, down by the seaside, sitting in sand. Let me change another key. All day, all night, Marianne, down by the seaside, sifting sand. And now you can speed that up. You can take it down. You can do it real slow. All day, all night, Marianne, by the seaside, sifting sand. You can speed it up. All day, all night, Marianne, down by the seaside, sifting sand. So you know, you have a lot of musical freedom. You can express it how any way you want to. You know, we all talk, we say things different ways. We can express things different ways musically. You can say something like, say, I have a harmonica here. Say, will you pick up that harmonica? I can say that all the time. Will you pick up that harmonica? I can say a different way. Will you pick up the harmonica? I can add to it. Will you please pick up the harmonica? Will you please pick up the harmonica? Hey, will you pick up the harmonica for me, please? I mean, there's a lot of ways you can say things. Just like language, music is a language also, and we can do things in a lot of different ways. So I encourage you to try to experiment with different things and try to do play it different ways, you know. That's kind of what I have today for you. Hope you enjoyed this, and tune in again. I'll be back, and we'll have some more fun with some more tips and small lessons and stuff for you on string instruments, focusing mostly on guitar, but we'll probably get some other things too. Okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye.